Howdy, guys. How is everybody? I am live. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Put a 2 in the chat if you cannot. And I want to talk about, I'm going to have Scott from Kicking It Country up on panel here with me, and anybody else that wants to come up on panel with me that wants to talk about the Shindig that was at this past weekend. I had a blast. Hey, Megan Edgeworth, how are you? I was actually thinking about doing that prayer stream for you tomorrow. What I may do is I may do it on, I know I normally don't do, I know I normally don't do prayer on my Ford Man channel, but what I may do is I may stream it off my Ford Man channel and the Daily Dose of the Bible channel. I drew a blank and drew and Facebook as well. So I was thinking about maybe doing it sometime tomorrow evening. And do a scripture and things like that. So, because I had a scripture in mind that I thought would be fitting for you, Megan Edgeworth, and what you're about ready to face. Yes, it was nice being with you too, Meg. Hey, Cruise Nuts. Probably. I'm probably going to do it around this time, around 8 o'clock, maybe 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably go for about an hour. And things. But I haven't put the thumbnail up yet. I need to try to do that, I guess. Yeah. Yes, same here, Life with Mountain Folk. It was good seeing you too. Cruise Nuts. I'm doing pretty good, hanging in there, so to speak. Hey, Kenneth Bird. Can we do something here right quick? Sure, Megan. What is that? Oh. Yeah, thank you, Controversial Cruising. This is actually This is actually a shirt that Hope Faith has given me. She's given me two of them actually. One of them she actually bought, and one of them she made herself. So yeah, you're unavailable. So can we do a quick prayer stream with Scott before this is over? Yes, we can. I gotta put the link in the chat. I need to put the link. Scott said he would come up, but I don't know if he's, I haven't seen him in the chat, so I need to paste. There's the link. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. But yeah, I had a blast. Especially for those that was at the Shindig, you're more than welcome to come up if you so desire. Hey, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Anyway, but yeah, I actually had a blast. I had lots of laughter. You can ask. I'll have to go back and watch that Laugh with Mountain Folk. But you can ask Life with Mountain Folk and Megs and C's. Lots of laughter. And I had lots of food, so to speak. I had so much food that I had so much food that my pants wouldn't even stay fastened for church yesterday. And my pants yesterday morning, Amber actually had to take a pair of pliers. Take a pair of pliers. Take a pair of pliers and squeeze the little quip thing. And had to poke another hole in my belt. Needless to say, once she fixed those things, I have never been able to undo them. So I've had to leave them fastened. So the only thing I can undo now is the zipper. So, but as far as the little clip goes, I can't undo it now. So, anyway, I know Scott said, "What are you doing?" What are you doing? You're supposed to learn how to put put your clothes on at home. Yeah. Well, anyway, leave it to me. Never a dull moment. Oh, but yeah, I had so much fun. Now, I did go in the house when the fireworks started, and that wasn't too bad. But I even tried to play pop. uh, Pop trivia, pop hip hop and pop trivia. It's music trivia, 90s and 90s country and 90s TV shows. I wasn't very good at that. And I was like, if you give me something like something to deal with Hank Snow, Hank Williams, Loretta Lynn, Tammy Wynette, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Beach Boys, Elvis Presley, yeah, all those. uh, all those old timey people. Give me something with that, then I would probably know it. But as far as the 90 goes, hey, Misha, how are ya? Are you having a good time in Branson? Branson, Missouri? But, yeah. Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I had a blast. It was memorable. I was just talking about where I had so much food that that my pants would not stay fastened for church Sunday morning. Oh Lord! Hey, Paul, and so yeah. No deviled eggs this time. See, I had barbecue, pork, hot dogs. Um, uh, let's see who. Hey, Paralife. Um, hey, Ryan Donahue. I don't know. Is Scott coming on? Um, but anyway, I had coleslaw, tater salad, baked beans, pasta, different types of pasta salad. I had a cucumber and onion and tomatoes salad that Paul had made, It was really good. And who won the T-shirt contest? I have no idea, because I didn't even know that there was a T-shirt contest happening. So, but anyway, doesn't have to be Scott. Anyone wants to say a prayer can. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, more like the sweat T-shirt. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Scott's supposed to be coming on to talk about the Shindig with me. So that's the reason why I was wanting him up here. But anyway, he called me a few minutes ago and asked me if I was going live tonight. Asked me if I was going to have somebody somebody up on panel. And I said, yeah, I can. I said, it's more like a chit chat, hangout, type ordeal. And yeah, I was gonna say the kids took all the water ones, but yeah, I don't know if yeah, he had said that he just got home from work not too long ago, or he was home from work. So I think he's working first shift, I think. So now I don't think he's working, I don't think he is working third shift anymore. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I know he said he was setting up his um his setup or whatever to come up on the live. I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of people there. Unfortunately, yeah, coffee. Cheers. Yeah, it was really hot. It was not. It was not that. It was not that cool. It was hot, and it definitely was hot in that house too. Of his mom and dad. Of his mom and dad. Excuse me. And of course, that house don't have. That house, I don't think has. I don't think they have central heating and air. Because it was hot in that house, even with several fans going. So I know they got kerosene K1 heat, I did see one of those, but anyway, yeah, uh, it was not. Yeah, a lot hotter in your neck of the woods and up here this weekend. But anyway, um, but yeah, I had a blast. I had so much fun, and there was a lot of things going on that I myself did not get no video footage. I was also helping run his live stream, but the thing about it is I lost signal. So I only got to run maybe like a 45-minute live, I believe it was, at his mom and dad's. So, but it was a lot of fun. There was lots of food. Yeah. Well, he asked me. He asked me if I was going live and that night, and I said no, I hadn't scheduled it, and he said, well, good. He said, you'll go live on my channel and run my live stream. I said, okay, sounds good. So, because he had gotten so busy getting things getting things together and settled for the Shindig and things, and the fun things that they were doing. They had cornhole tournament. They had, of course, like I said, the trivias, the TV show trivias. Yeah, I got some desserts. I got some banana pudding, the berry yum yum, and I think it was strawberry. I want to say strawberry shortcake. Let's just say I would have not want to check my blood sugar after that. So, but anyway, oh, you're trying? Okay, all right. I'm gonna put the thing in the in the chat there. And there's a link. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. Because this is basically just a chit-chat, hangout type of live. But yeah, I just I had and then I had some type of, I don't know what type. It's some type of Frito. It's some type of Frito salad. It's Frito corn chip salad. It was really good. Amber makes it. I don't know what you call it. Scott would probably be able to tell me what it's actually called, but it's got like Fritos. It's got like, I think, black beans or red beans or something. It's got beans and Italian dressing. Okay, Megan. I understand. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I believe that's what that's called. I believe you're correct, Misha. It's some type of. It's really good stuff. Uh, but it's got some other stuff in it too. But I could probably make it here at the house if I had the exact recipe. But yeah, it's really good stuff. Let's just say the food I had definitely made my tongue slap my brain. So yeah, so but yeah, it was really good. I oh, it says device is not connected. There he is. Well, hello, Scott.
What's up, Ford man?
Nothing much. Just talking about the blast that I had at this Kicking It Country Shindig.
I was trying to get in here.
Hello, Michael Ed.
I was having the same trouble you was having getting in your door the other night.
couldn't, find, couldn't find the hole.
Exactly. I couldn't plug anything up. And what was worse about it was that it was so late at night or early in the morning, however you want to look at it. It was after 1 o'clock, and I'm sure your neighbors was. We was trying to be quiet. Kenny said, "Can't get it unlocked." I said, "You can't find the hole." Oh,
I could not find the hole.
I'm sure your neighbors love us. That's bad. So what's going on?
Not much, but just been talking about the shindig, what all was happening, and about all the food and stuff that I ate, and there was did they okay? Did they actually have hamburgers, or did they just have barbecue and hot dogs?
No, we did not. We just had barbecue and hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Because if we would have had hamburgers, I would have been stuck on the grill, and I didn't have time to
Oh, okay. I understand.
do all the grilling.
Okay.
The original plan was hamburgers
Yeah.
because when Dad found out that we was going to have a cornhole tournament, that's what he was going to do, and I said that's fine. I said I can do the cooking. And then the more I got thinking about it, I thought, man, I ain't gonna have time to cook. So
Oh, okay.
that was a last minute adjustment.
And I was telling them about where I had so much food that my pants would not stay fastened up for church Sunday morning.
Oh my gosh.
Tell them that story, Scott.
Yeah, what I should have done was, and we hardly ever do it. Every now and then,
Yeah.
we'll go from Sunday school and then usually we'll go straight into preaching. Well, Sunday, I thought, not everyone had the chance to say hello and mingle. So I said, before we get into preaching, we'll give everybody a few minutes to stretch your legs and fellowship and say hello to everyone. So I step outside, and when I come back in, Amber's putting Kenny's clothes back on with a Leatherman. I didn't know what in the world happened. He said Kenny's clothes won't stay on. So
yeah, what it is, those the pants that I had, they had that little clip. They don't have an actual button. It's that little metal clip thing. And what happened was it kept popping every time. I've been fighting with it all morning anyway, even before I'd left the house. and I'm like, this is gonna drive me crazy. Because but yeah, I start going to the bathroom, and Amber says, "Kenny, fasten your pants." I said, "I've tried, it will not stay. It will not stay."
Lord no. Misha, this wasn't. He had suspenders, but this wasn't britches laying on the couch. This was in church. In church.
In church now. I had suspenders on.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, Scott.
That was an awesome video that you put out earlier. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, go ahead and put your intake on this, Fred, since you're on here. I'm getting feedback somewhere. Somebody's got YouTube open. I'm getting feedback.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's probably me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I forgot that YouTube's still on.
Okay, so Fred, go ahead and say what you thought about the Shindig thing, the Kicking the Country.
It was fantastic. We are so happy that we were able to make it. Food, the games, extremely fantastic fireworks show, minus the little fireworks disaster that I didn't capture.
Yeah, we're glad that you made it. That I'm telling you, you don't know what it means to us, to everyone that came, but it was good to see everyone.
It was.
Yeah, definitely.
And you want to explain that fireworks disaster, Scott?
Well, Kenny went inside, I'm sure, when it come firework time, right?
Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely where I went. So.
But Kenny did get to see it on video, and it was pretty, I guess. It wasn't pretty from my end, but the ones that was watching it looked good because it was a great fireworks show. It was just on the ground. We had so many fireworks, and we had the cakes plus the tubes and the shells that you drop, and each tube comes with its own canisters. So I thought, shoot, let's act like we're getting ready for war. So we drilled the tubes down to the wood so they wouldn't turn over, because we've had that happen before. So we eliminated that problem. And I said, well, to take care of the other problem of, it taking so long to load them and shoot, I said, we'll just line the tube of the canisters that goes with the tube behind the tube. I said, we'll just start out with 5 or 6, and then once we start getting low, we'll just reach and add more up there to the pile. My brother lights one. It goes down, and then he leans over to light another one, but he said he can hear something going. Tss. When he lit the fuse on one and it went down the tube, a flame jumped back out the tube and landed in the pile of 5 fireworks behind it.
Oh.
And he hollered, "Oh!" He used the S word.
Oh,
When he said that, everyone up there took off running the other way, and I'm sitting there trying to stomp it out because we've still got $1,000 worth of fireworks to shoot off, and if they ever bit go at one time, it's going to be pretty, but somebody's going to die. So I'm trying to stomp it out and kick the cakes away from it so it don't spread anymore, and all 5 of those fireworks lit and went off on the ground.
yeah, we could see from where our vantage point, everybody scattering.
Okay, I put the link in the chat there, Megan, and yes, we may go ahead and do it now. Scott, she wants us to do prayer right quick for her thing that's happening on this Wednesday.
All right.
She said she's going to come up on
Am I freezing up?
Yeah, you're freezing every now and then there.
Yep.
Yep, and he's go.
It went buffer.
He's spinning now. But anyway, that's fine, Megan. You're more than welcome to do so. Because I've seen you on screen before, and I know who you are, so you're more than welcome to come up on here anytime. Hello, Amy from Amethyst Haze Adventures.
Amy.
And he's gone.
Yep. Probably restarting.
Yep. So what was your favorite out of the whole thing? What was your favorite thing?
Probably just meeting everybody, meeting his family, and he's got great parents. And all the other members of his family, Alicia Hicks, and all the other ones, and seeing Eli and Aiden again, even though they were with their girlfriends. And a good seeing you and Meg and Paul and Wayne and Mallory. And Mallory didn't make it to the first part, but we saw her the next day at church. So
we got to see Mallory at church. The reason why she did not make it to this Shindig thing on Saturday was because she was not feeling well. She had migraine headache, and those aren't fun.
No, I had one. I actually had one after coming home. I ended up getting one of those migraines, so I know they're not fun.
Yeah. Yes, Misha. Those youngins of Scott and Amber's, Eli and Aiden, they are teenage boys, and and they are into females now. Yeah. Which I'd much rather than be into females than a male, but
exactly.
but yeah. Hello, Megan.
There she is. We can only get Scott back.
Hang on a second. It says device is not connected on Scott. Hello, Ariel.
There he is. He's back.
Let's try this one more time. Nah, the service ain't. I don't know what's up with it, but I shut down everything and rebooted it. So hopefully,
I need to answer camping therapist question right quick. She asked me, said, "How long did I have to wait for the apartment?" Actually, not long. I actually had I think had started putting in the application back in I want to say back in April or back in May or something like that, and it came available. It came available. It was starting to come available toward the end of June, first part of July. So I didn't have to wait too long. So it was this one, yeah. It was this one, and another one was coming available, but that other one was already taken. So, but yeah, I didn't have to wait too long. But I was glad to get out of that other place because I didn't have no central heating in there, and no window unit either. So, and with all the fans going, and that kerosene K1 heat down the unit down itself on 68, it was still about 82, 84 degrees in that house because it would tell you the temperature in that house. And all the fans would do would just circulate that heat. And I'm like, I can't stand this. So I'm used to being in a house that either had at least a window unit or central heating in there. I've never been in a house that did not have neither one. That was the first house I'd ever been in that didn't have that. So, and that's a house that I would not want to wish on my worst enemy, so to speak. Misha says, "Oh, I should have went and told them no dating until you graduate." Well, yeah.
Misha, I told them several things.
Yep. And so did Amber.
Amber's the one that went and got these girls and brought them. And then the whole time Amber's saying, "Scott, where's the boys? Scott, where's the boys? Scott, what's the boys doing?" I said, "You went and got them girls. What do you think they're doing?"
And there was a couple of times she wound up slamming on the brakes. because that one was laying on Amy. And
oh boy.
She said she looked back and said, that happened.
Well, the last time I finally pulled Eli over the side and I said, "Son," I said, "if you want to go home with what you got between your legs, the best thing you can do is stay where I can see you." I said, "I'm going to castrate you." What's up, Spaceman?
Spaceman.
Hey, Spaceman. Well, anyway, Scott, while I got Megan up here, she wants us to go ahead and do that prayer for her thing she's happening Wednesday, I think. Is that correct, Megan? You can type in the private chat if you like, or give me a thumbs up or something. But
yeah, them and their girls friends was not a good.
Especially with them being teenage. Okay, Megan says go for it. Okay, go ahead, Scott. Take it away.
All right. Now, Megan, your surgery is Wednesday. Are you going to the doctor Wednesday? Right? No surgery. Just try to figure out what is going on, and we are going to pray that the doctors. So far, they haven't been able to find what's exactly causing the issue. So we are praying and asking God to reveal what is causing these issues with her stomach and the pain that she's been having for a while. So that's what we're going to be praying for tonight. And guys, if you don't believe that God can do it, then just step out of the chat for a few minutes, and because we don't need no kind of non-belief or we all need to be in agreement. That's what I guess I'm trying to say.
Come to in one mind and one accord and into agreement together.
So that's what we're going to pray for, and we're going to do it right now. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you thanking you for the day you've blessed us with. Lord, we thank you for Megan, God, and Lord, we thank you that you brought her into a part of our life, Lord, that we get to see her and talk to her every week, Father. And Lord, we know that she means more to you than she does to us, Father. And we ask, God, that you would, Father, just reach down, Lord, and touch her body, Father. As she goes to the doctors Wednesday, Father, we ask, Lord, that you would, Father, just help the doctors, Lord, to be able to figure out the reason, the cause, Father, for her pain and all of her trouble, Father. Lord God, we know that you made the body. You breathed the breath of life into it, Father. And Lord, you're the same Jesus, God, that walked the shores of Galilee. You're the same Jesus that healed the blind. You're the same Jesus that healed the lame, Father. Lord, and you're the same Jesus today, God, that can still work miracles. God, you're the same. That you would be with the doctors, Lord, just help them, Lord, to see and realize what is going on, that she can get some relief. Lord Father, that's all we're asking for. Most of all, God, we ask that you would have your way and your will, Father. That's all that matters. And we'll give you all the praise, the honor, and the glory. For in Jesus' name we do humbly. Amen.
Amen. Ashley Ratliff says she goes to the doctor's Wednesday as well. But thanks for coming up. You're welcome here, Megan. Anytime you want to come up, you're more than welcome to do so.
Hey, Kenny, I'm going to go try something right quick. I'll be right back, all right?
All right. Let's see. What else did you do over the weekend after that Shindig, Fred?
Just came home, took it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was tired.
How long did it take y'all to get back?
4 hours.
About 4 hours.
Yeah, it was tiring because we were out. We were up late, obviously, because of the fireworks. Blaine brought the cooler. He brought it back to the cabin. We were staying in a cabin right next to him. Yes, Spaceman, we're already have a reservation in October. We're staying in Wares Valley. So, and he brought it over. It was about 12:45 a.m. when he brought it, and so tired. And then getting up the next morning and
yeah, I didn't go to bed until about a little bit after 1 o'clock.
But you never go to bed early. You're always up
And
real late and then get up real early always. The interesting thing with church.
yeah,
I had the directions and we did find it.
yeah,
And when we got there were some people standing outside. People that were regular people from the church. Did not see Scott, did not see Amber, did not see Blaine or you or
yeah,
anybody else. We were the first ones there.
yeah,
And it was basically 5 minutes till 10.
yeah.
So come to find out from the guy that was opening the door and had the keys to open up and stuff, he said that's normal for Scott.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep, it is.
Sometimes they don't just make the time 10:30 or something. And then tell Scott at 10 o'clock.
Yep, yep, that's normal. But but Spaceman, no, I actually do not have any plans for any meetups for this year due to my move and also due to what I've had to do to break the lease early. So yeah, to break my lease at the old place, to break it early, I had to come to an agreement with the landlord that I pay him $700 for 3 months rent. I've already had to do it for July. Now I got to do it for August and September. Yes. And yeah, it's not yeah. So and he still expects to get even more after that, and he's not gonna get any more.
Misha.
Yeah. Well, they said that the lease is between me and the landlord himself.
What did it say?
HUD doesn't have any say so in the lease.
Did it say anything as far as ending the lease early? If there what charges or anything? Did it say anything?
I know they do keep my. I know they do keep my deposit. They do. I don't get my deposit back. That's for sure. And my deposit was, I want to say $350. I think it was. So, but yeah, I had to come to an agreement with the landlord for me to break my lease early. See, HUD wasn't going to release me from them until the end of July, and I said, "Well, I can't wait that long because I'd already had this place lined up. I'd had this place that I'm at now lined up to move in." See, I talked with a magistrate and they can't help me either. I tried to do that too, and they couldn't help me either. So, I'm just gonna do it for the next 2 months and be done. Be done with it.
Yeah.
And just say, here it is. There you go. And but But anyway, they but yeah, that was and say the thing about it is I could not. The thing about it is, hey Franklin Patrick, on the Facebook side, I could not. Like I said, wait that long because
Right.
I was actually scheduled. I was actually scheduled to move in this place like July the 10th, and I said, and see the HUD, see what is, I found out you can't have, you've only got two government assistance programs, at least in the state of North Carolina. HUD is one, and R&D, which is what this one uses. And so you can't have what it is. I found out you can't have two government assistance programs helping you at the same time with housing, because that's called double dipping. So you got to be terminated from one before you can get assistance with the other. So I had to be terminated from HUD. Okay, Megan. I may still, even though I know you probably won't be able to make it to the live, I may still do it anyway, just to have it out there. And you can go back and watch the replay.
What live are you talking about?
I was talking about doing a devotional prayer stream live on my Bible channel. But anyway, yeah, you can't. And so now that I've been terminated from HUD, I won't be able to get any more help from HUD. So I definitely have to stay here for the full year, because if I break the lease again, I won't be able to get any more government assistance at all. So I'd have, because what it is that they will, if you break the lease early, they will say, well, we tried to help you and you didn't stay for the, and we can't can't help you, and say, so. And my intentions is to stay here for the full year, so I don't plan on moving anywhere anytime soon. So, because I can actually still go and see my dad every day. So,
how is he doing anyway? Didn't get to ask you.
He is. He's hanging in there. They're trying to work with him in therapy to teach him how to walk on the heel of his foot, not the front of his foot, because he don't have no big toe there to balance himself. But and they also have to be careful and not rip those staples and stitches out. Because as of right now, the last time he went to the went to the podiatrist that did the surgery. He told me for having the surgery done 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I think it'd be 3 weeks ago. I think it was actually 3 weeks ago today, actually, I believe. But he went to him last Friday and said that everything was looking really good. Everything was still attached, and he was really happy with it. But that he wanted him more. He wanted it more elevated because it's kind of dropping down like this when he's in the wheelchair. He wants to put up like this and more, and so and he's only allowed to put it down for like 2 hours at a time, like to do his transfers from the bed to the wheelchair, from the wheelchair to the toilet, back and so forth, back and forth and things. But he's hoping. The doctor told him that within maybe next week or the week after, maybe this week, I don't know. He's going to go back to him again this Friday. They're going to maybe try to start pulling the stitches and the staples out, but they still have to be careful that that little fat piece of skin there. Yes, they get to share the same room. They are on 100 hall, which is the therapy room. So the therapy hall. They are actually in room 100. So yeah, they get to share the same room. They used to let them shower together, but they don't do that anymore. But yeah, he gets he's hoping to they're gonna work with him some more in therapy and stuff and try to get him to where because he'd like to be able to he'd like to be able to get back to getting some of that mobility back, what he had before.
So. Now, are they talking about moving him to another physical therapy rehabilitation facility, or?
No, I think he talked him out of not letting him do that because he wanted to be there with Pauline. So he didn't want to leave Pauline, so
right.
I haven't heard any more about that, but I know I know he was saying that the doctor had not been very happy with the way that some of them nurses had been not taking care of his foot like they should have been. Because if they'd have taken care of it like they would have been, he wouldn't have been in the same boat that he's in right now at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Megan. Just go to our channel and you'll see if you're subscribed or not.
Yeah. Oh, your mom is going into Yancey House probably next week. Oh, okay. But yeah, they want him to keep it elevated for like 42 days straight. So it's been a little bit past that now, but like I said, he's only allowed. He also found out, you know how his hands is like this, and he's not able. They're closing on him. He found out the other day the reason why that is because he's got pinched nerves. Biocamping therapy. Hey, Ellsworth, Carl, Lacey, Sarah, Brooke, and Chelsea, and Stacy. Yep. But anyway, he's got that. They said that I thought it was like the carpal tunnel, like where they could go in there and cut some ligaments and stuff like that. But they said no. Said it's actually due to some pinched nerves in his neck and in his back.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why.
Yeah, that type of stuff, it also causes the like physical peripheral neuropathy and neuropathy, and I did a lot of reading on that. Some have it in the neck.
So he's got to go to a neurosurgeon, and they're going to see what they can do about that. They're hoping maybe that if they could do something about that, then he can maybe go back to using his hands some. But right now, at the moment, with the way his hands is closed like this, he can't do nothing hardly. So, and it's driving him crazy not being able to use them, and he'd like to be able to.
Yeah.
He'd like to be able to use them. So.
Yeah, my brother, he had actually a herniated disc in his neck, and he had to have surgery because he was having kind of similar type of issues with his hands.
Yeah. Yeah. So he'd like to get back. He'd like to get back some of that mobility that he had before, because he knows that if he don't use it, he'll lose it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Right.
And so, but yeah, they're trying to work with him on that and stuff, and work with trying to teach him how to walk on the heel of his foot, not the front of his foot. I asked him if even after he gets the stitches out, if he'd be able to actually walk on the front of his foot. And he said he should be able to, but don't know.
That'd be tough.
I can't believe it looks like to me they would kind of give him an artificial big toe, because they do make an artificial big toe you can have. It looks like, but they're not going to do that though.
So Scott, are you now working days?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on day shift at least the rest of this year, and hopefully longer than that. Hopefully it'll be full time.
Well, that's good.
So you're actually working first shift now, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It took some getting used to, because I've been on third for 15 years now. So that was a big change, but yeah, I mean, first is the way to go, no doubt.
Because you get home by 3:00 every day, don't you?
Yeah, well, it's about 4.
About 4.
I've got a little further to drive. Yeah, I'm out toward Yancey County now. It's in Michaelville, actually.
Oh, where is it?
You're at a different facility.
So
yeah. Alicia says Alicia says, I'm still recovering mentally and physically and a little emotionally. It must be that fireworks. That's what she's talking
It had
about.
nothing to do with the way I was dressed. that had nothing to do with the physically or mentally part.
or the wig.
Yeah.
See, the thing about it is, Marjorie, is that Pauline has actually been in that facility a lot longer than Dad has. She's actually been in there like 5 years or longer. About 5 years, I think she said 5 years or longer. But my dad's only been there. It'll be 2 years this coming. Is coming October, November. I think I put him in there latter part of October, first part of November, I believe it was.
Alicia was to finally meet you. Alicia and all the others.
To what? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Scott.
I said we partied so hard this weekend that Alicia had to go to the beach to recuperate. Who goes
I hope
to the
you
beach?
have a good time, Alicia. But and my fiance would have came to this thing if she hadn't had an operation done this past Wednesday, but because she had things lined up to actually come to that thing, but
well,
yeah,
things come up sometimes that you can't avoid.
Yeah, well, that was one of them that she had to have done because for some reason, I think she had told me that her right foot had been broke for about, I want to say about 5 years, and they just now got to where that they did something about it.
Gee.
They went in there and fused bones together and stuff like that. So, yeah. She's going to be laid up with that for about 10 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's usually like anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul and Meg's in here, and we had them try this drink. You ever had one of those?
That looks familiar.
Yeah. Enough.
Yep.
They didn't like it. So I drank it and made a spit bottle out of it.
I actually tried that. They had that at Cracker Barrel.
But no, I'm going to do a taste test video out of what you brought me, Fred. And I'm excited about it. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it is. I have not tried that one. I've tried other ones from that brand before.
Right.
And it's real good. They've got real good ones.
Hey, Cruising Same.
Kenny, what did you think about it?
What?
The Shirley Temple. Is that the first one you've had?
No, I've had the one on the cruise back in not November, but back in October of 2022 on my very first cruise. I had the Shirley Temple, what else was it? The Pina Colada, and I can't remember. There was 3 of them that I had. I meant to have more, but I don't remember. Maybe Michael Ann can help refresh my memory, or Amy one. Hello, Cruising Scene and Sean from the Down Under Cruisers.
Well, it must have been some
G'day,
drink. I
Sean.
can't remember it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we made a lot of Shirley Temple Saturday.
Yeah, it was good.
But I had that one put up.
Yeah. It was good.
And I thought I messed up because I thought I put it in the refrigerator when I got home that night, but I hid it. And then all day today I was thinking, God, if the boys find that, they're going to drink it. So I come home and that's the first thing I done. I went to them and I said, look, this is mine, not yours. Do not drink this. I'm going to drink it. I said, you can have some when I do the video, but not until then.
Yeah.
Hayden said, Daddy, if I'd have found that, I'd have drunk it. I said, I know you would have.
But yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was really good. I can't remember. I wish I could remember. I know I had 3 of them, but I can't.
Probably a pina colada.
It was I know one of them was pina colada, and the other one was a Shirley Temple. And there was another one that I had, but I can't
Strawberry daiquiri.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's it.
Don't stop. Don't get him started on his laughter. That's it.
Kenny must have good neighbors because I was afraid he was going to get shot the other night.
When I said I the hole.
1:30 in the morning, Kenny out there saying, I can't find the hole.
And to beat it all, I did not have my flashlight on.
I know. I said, Kenny, you're a dangerous man trying to play in the dark like this.
Yep, there he goes with the laughing.
Oh.
Once he starts, that's it.
And then I went through his house. I was checking it out, and I said, Kenny, I said, you got a real big bathroom. Yeah, I know I do, and I got to use it. And he went by me a flying. I said, all right, old pal, I'm going to go home.
Yeah, because there's to go to the bathroom. When it hits me, I better get gone. Because you're gonna be cleaning up a mess if you don't. Yeah, we're talking about non-alcoholic drinks.
No, Misha, I was good. I didn't need to see if he made a boom boom or not.
He remembers that time. He remembers that time when I was a Buidine.
When you was what?
You remember that time when I was a Buidine, right? And you brought me home from the Helen, Georgia meetup?
Oh my gosh.
Gosh. Yeah, man, I was in the living room, Kenny.
Go ahead to explain that one, Scott.
I ain't nothing to explain on that one. It wasn't even a sound. I just smelled it. Kenny said, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I said, buddy, you done that.
Wow. It was Eli. Eli had let one rip before I did. Remember that?
Yeah, yours knocked his down. And then all that settled on my clothes, and I had to drive home smelling like that.
Oh my gosh.
They couldn't wash that out. We had to burn them when we got here.
I don't know, but
Oh my gosh. Risha.
No, I don't think we're committed. No, I hadn't eaten deviled eggs that day. I don't know what it was that tore me up.
Baked beans.
but something tore me up that day. And I wasn't kidding. I definitely had to go.
That was on our way back from Helen.
Yeah.
So that was probably that half a hog you ate the night before.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, probably what it was.
Schweinweiss or whatever it's called.
Schweinhaxe.
Schweinhaxe. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It was something Max, all right.
I wanted to look for the other half.
Did it tear Papa up like that?
I don't know if it tore him up or not. I don't know. I know that they really, him and Pauline really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that that Schweinhaxe that I brought them. So, no, I don't think so, Sean. From the no,
Oh,
no, but yeah, it's I say, Marjorie says, King of the Country, are you and Kenny soul brothers?
After what we've been through, yeah, we've sold something.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I know we're definitely one big family now.
We've shared smells, and I've seen him naked, and I mean,
Yeah.
a fella naked, you can't come back from that.
Oh my gosh.
You see me naked at least 2 or 3 times a night. Maybe more. I don't know.
Danny D, you'll need poopery.
First time I met Kenny, the second time I met Kenny, the first time we met at the restaurant in Kingsport. The second time we went to Warriors Path State Park.
Oh my God.
And that was the first time I seen Kenny naked was there. He was taking a shower, and I said, all right, Kenny, I'll just stand outside here and wait on you. Then he gets to hollering. I cracked the door open and say, yeah, Kenny, what do you need? He said, I dropped the soap. Brother, that's your problem. He said, no, I can't reach it really. So here I went. Kenny said, that's not the soap. I said, God almighty, Kenny, put it up.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Then he got his wallet chain stuck in that vent in the bathroom.
Yeah, and we took a good, what was it, about a good 10, 15, 20 minutes just to get that out?
Yeah, and everybody that opened the door had to see me down there at your hind end trying to get that out of that vent.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, next time I'm going to make sure I take the wallet off. I was like, I cannot believe the way that.
Good grief.
So if we can do it, Kenny and I, we've done it.
Do what now, Scott?
I said if it's something that can be done, we've done it. I've been in more odd predicaments, but
yeah, I remember. I remember that when we stayed at Warriors Path State Park and the belly button window.
Oh my gosh. Not that one again.
Yep.
and then on Sunday morning when we get ready to leave, we saw two squirrels going at it with each other.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh my Lord.
And you said not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday morning. Right on the side of that tree. I said,
not on Sunday morning.
Oh my gosh.
But at least there was no major events like that took place at the Shindig.
Fortunately.
No.
Kenny waited till the next morning for it to happen at church. You can't make this up.
No, that was epic.
Give us a new meaning to squirrels.
Amber had her multi-tool for that for Kenny's mid church emergency.
And like I said, let's just say, ever since she fixed that, I've not been able to undo that.
Oh my Lord.
So every time I do, so every time I pull my pants down, the pants is still fastened right there. The only thing I can undo is the zipper.
Oh my God.
It's loose enough, so I don't have to.
Pump drivers.
Hey, pump towers, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Larry comes
Oh,
in 30 minutes or more here at 10 o'clock at the top of the hour. Anyway, so yeah, I've not been able to undo that ever since. Which I'm good. I'm okay with that. So, because like I said, the pants is loose enough to where I can just undo the zipper and just, But
Danny D, it is always safe to carry fart spray when you're gonna meet Amber.
Oh yeah, she did get an injury fixing.
Oh, that's right. She did mention that.
She asked me, she said, Kenny, when was the last time what did you use to sharpen that knife? And I was like, I hadn't sharpened it in a good little while. But she did not know it. She didn't know it until she looked down, and it was just her finger was just pouring the blood. So.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey, Mike, Michelle.
Oh boy.
Book drivers.
Almost.
If
that was in the middle of church.
It was in the middle of church, and you want to explain that story, Scott? Go ahead and explain it.
Oh
boy.
I thought we were going to have a few minutes of fellowship, everybody get up and mingle and talk and shake hands. And so I stepped outside, and when I come back in, no, we're not shaking hands and fellowshipping. We're fixing Kenny's pants with a Leatherman. Right in the middle of church.
And Scott comes in and says, Kenny, what are you doing? You should put your clothes on and on. And I said, I've been fighting with it all morning long. I said, what it is, the little clip. See, these pants that I had on didn't have an actual button. So it just had the little the little metal clip thing. Well,
that slides into the metal part. Yeah.
Anyway, every little bit, I was fighting with it all morning long, even before I even left the house. But I said, I even told myself, I said, these pants is gonna be killing me. Because but anyway, so she had to take some, what was it she used? Was it vice grips or pliers or something like that?
It's a multi-tool
pliers. A Leatherman.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anyway, so she clipped it together, and needless to say, ever since she's done that, I've not been able to undo that. Yeah. But anyway, it's probably good.
Well, his pants weren't able to fall down anymore.
No. But my pants, I think it's where I've actually lost some weight too, that my pants is really loose on me. So, and needless to say,
are you losing weight?
I think I
till the Shindig.
Good night, Misha. Have a good walk. I think well, see, back when I last got weighed, I weighed 47 pounds. I had lost like seven or 8 pounds, so which I was pretty happy with that, and actually the doctor been wanting me to get down to about 140, so anywhere between 135 and 140 pounds. So,
well, I tell your doctor, if you do that, he's gonna fix your britches in church next time.
So, but I will say this: I would not want to wear those pants without a belt and a pair of suspenders.
I wouldn't want you to wear those pants if you had a lot of baked beans and deviled eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Likewise, Danny D. Yeah, the reason why they want me to lose weight makes it a lot easier for me to be able to get around and stuff and be able to be mobile. So, yeah, because if I got all that weight, it makes it a little tougher to get around. So, yeah.
And you want to see some people get mobile? A lot of firework at their feet.
Yeah.
I got you running in.
We saw that.
And the thing with the music that we had with the fireworks, you see, the music ended before the fireworks did.
Yeah.
They would have ended about the same time, but them bunch of chickens that took off running, I had to coax them to come back over there and finish shooting them. That's why there's a dead period there. I was like, come on, boys. They're like, oh, they're going to shoot off. I said, it's over with. Come on. I finally got myself back into coming.
Hey, Scott, you want to go ahead and tell that Amber story that was told yesterday?
No.
I'll let Amber tell that story if she wants to tell it. I can't. She'll whoop me.
No. What is told at church stays at church.
Yep. That's clothing issues.
Yeah, other than the inside the church stuff.
Although Amber's story's cooler,
Yeah.
cooler being the key word, I'll let her.
I already know what it is.
Oh, good grief. There he goes again.
Marjorie says, Kicking It Country, I subbed to your channel for making me laugh tonight.
Marjorie, I appreciate it. But Kenny's the one that makes you laugh.
And then he laughs and laughs and laughs. See, there he goes.
And what I thought was funny there, who was it that you said you hollered out on that speaker, Scott?
Oh, yeah.
And said, you told that person to pitch that off because that person was in the back.
Oh, that's my cousin Cody. He was up next in the cornhole tournament, and they said that he'd gone to poop. And I told him we didn't have time to poop. We was pitching cornhole. Pinch that thing off and come on.
And that's what I got.
Oh my gosh.
He was pretty quick with it, so he pinched it off. It takes him a while. But we had I don't know the exact head count of people that were there Saturday, but there was 34 signed up for the cornhole tournament.
I was one of them, but you had
then we tried to get you to do our live.
Yeah.
I said, I'll get Kenny to do live. And then I don't know what happened to the stream. I mean, everything was going good, and then it died.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it had died, or I'd have went in and tried to reboot something. Or
I was getting really good signal right there on the porch, and Amber had told me to move down there where everybody else was at, and I was like, "Well, I'm down here doing the live," because I was kind of afraid that if I moved away from I think what it was where I moved away from the router, and,
right?
Yeah,
and that's when because I was getting really good.
I tried to tell you, I said everything's fixing to happen right here in front of you.
Yeah,
give me 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
But then you listen to Amber, and that's what happens when everybody listens to Amber.
Well, they didn't want me to be up there by myself, and they wanted me to be with somebody else. And I was like, well, you know.
What's up, Danny Griswold? Welcome in.
Hey, Danny Griswold.
Danny. Did you see Danny's comment to you?
He said, sounds like he couldn't play cornhole because he was playing cornhole.
And now I'm not accusing him of cheating, but he was one of the ones in the final. So I don't know if he went to the bathroom and put something on his hands to make that bag slide better or stick better, or but he made it to the championship. So whatever he corned around in there, it worked for him. I didn't inspect the bags for any brown streaks or anything, so I don't know.
If that was the case, Shindig would be the wiener. It means
The winner. That was covered earlier, Danny. Literally.
We covered the belly button wiener story earlier in the live.
Oh, yeah, let's not go back to that again. But
Danny, you missed a real good story.
our very own Fred won the 90s TV trivia.
Yep.
And got the medal and everything. And that was awesome.
I missed one. I didn't think it was Everybody Loves Raymond. Of course, I never heard the theme for that one, so I thought it was Frasier.
Right.
Like a lot of people thought it was Frasier.
Yeah, there was no wieners in my belly button. We stayed away from that.
I will say this. There was talking about my pants in church.
Oh God.
Ever had to fix my pants.
But I had nothing to do with that.
Ever had to fix my pants in church because
In the middle of church.
in the middle of church now.
Hey, Scott Smith, welcome.
Hey, Scott.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
Scott Smith.
See you crossover paranormal.
Huh?
That crossover paranormal, Kenny, he's from North Carolina as well.
Yeah, I knew that one.
So
I've actually been on his live stream. And Lacey said is telling me everyone on the screen is crazy. LOL.
she ain't wrong.
It's never a dull moment around here.
Oh, my God.
Or a dull Leatherman
or dull pants.
Oh, my gosh.
Kenny, if I was you, I'd scrap those pants.
Really?
Well, you're going to hit a situation where you're going to have to unbutton them, and you can't just use the fly. And it may be in the middle of church, and that'd just be that much worse. Because then you're going to have right taking your pants off.
He needs those style of pants from the old days where they had just tie it.
That would work.
It's like you would get into a knot and couldn't untie it.
I actually got them in the dirty clothes, so I'm gonna take them and wash them. So,
yeah, Danny D. Amber is crazy. I'm not. I'm the one that keeps Amber straight. So
Danny says that I'm so off. You'll have to go back and watch the replay.
Yeah.
Because
and try not to laugh too much.
Because it's definitely comical.
Danny at church Sunday after Sunday school. We usually just go straight into preaching, but you know, we hadn't got there. We hadn't got around to shaking hands and talking to everyone. So I said, let's take a few minutes of fellowship, let everyone stretch their legs, then we'll come back for preaching. I shake hands as I'm going outside, and I go straight outside. People's on the porch. We're talking, I open my door and come back in. I catch Amber with a Leatherman inside Keeney's pants in the middle of church.
Because I was heading back toward the bathroom. And Amber looks over at me and says, Kenny, fix your pants. I'm like, I tried, it won't stay. and she said, she said, let me try something. So she had to do that. Plus, she had to poke a hole in my belt with my knife.
Oh, Lord. This ain't getting no better.
They did.
And she wound up. And she wound up cutting herself with the knife.
Oh.
What kind of X-rated church stuff is that?
But she gets Keeney's pants fixed. Too good, because evidently he hadn't been able to unbutton them ever since she fixed them.
I hadn't been able to unbutton them.
No, Danny, I was good in church. It wasn't my pants. I had no part in it. I had a good service. The only thing that was the halftime show Kenny gave us.
But needless to say, I'm glad I had suspenders and a belt on, because you would have wound up getting a show that you would not want.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, it would have been nighttime pretty fast. With a full moon. If that would have happened. Oh boy.
But it was a good service. We did have a good service after that.
Yeah, it was a good service.
Made Scott's tongue slap his brain. He made my eyelids flip over my head.
Marjorie, I actually do not wear shorts, so. I never owned a pair of shorts, actually. I just never did like shorts, to be honest with you. So I've always either wore jeans, dress pants.
Yes, you have, Sean. Thanks for that.
You see Sean's
I have already had to organize counseling for people who have seen Kenny in the. No. I know. Shorts and underwear are different. Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I just never did like wearing shorts, and I've always, like I said, I've always liked wearing either dress pants, jeans, or sweatpants. But
don't get started on your sweatpants.
Sweatpants? What do you mean? Because
Kenny, you sat and folded clothes for an hour and a half on our couch with sweatpants on. And how you wallered out of them, I don't know, but there's down around your ankles. It looked like you were sitting on the toilet. He did. I was sitting here folding with him, and I just looked over and yeah. You got pants on? Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was the big time.
Oh. What's up, Danny?
Griswold? Yes, Troy. So much worse.
If I would saw what Troy would have saw, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
I will probably never live that down, will I?
Now that's one that you won't never get knocked down.
But needless to say, that's what I learned about putting a sock on the door. Putting a do not disturb.
Or just lock the door.
Yeah. That's what locks are for.
Well, I had no idea that. See, I had no idea that I had no idea the Hope Faith. I had no idea that Hope Faith and Troy were talking. And the thing about it was, she kept telling me that he was coming. And I'm like,
oh Lord, you don't get me started on that. That ain't.
Oh,
I didn't believe her, and I didn't believe her, and I wish I'd have took her advice. And needless to say, he went back downstairs and said, "Let me tell you, there's just not enough
Danny.
Oh my gosh.
to undo what I just saw." Oh, Lord. Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But needless to say, next time I'm gonna make sure that I lock the door.
Yeah.
Knock on the door or something. Okay.
All right, but guys, before we get off here, because I'm gonna get off so Kenny can close everything out. But here is our advice for the night. If you visit Kenny's house, even right now, knock on the door, call him, because he don't lock the door he's at now.
Oh my.
So you're liable to walk in and catch Kenny doing something else. I said, Kenny, I said, here, you'll have to lock the door. That was when he passed me going to the bathroom. And Kenny said, it's all right. I usually don't lock it anyways. And I'm thinking, somebody's going to walk in and catch this boy again.
They may want to turn around going back out.
Kenny, you're going to have to lock doors.
I don't even have it locked right now at the moment.
I know you don't got it locked right now. All right, you guys. Hey, Kenny, thanks for having me up. Fred, again, thank you, Tony, for coming up. And guys, we had a blast, and I enjoyed it. And like anytime else that you get together, it went by too quick. You know, I mean, I would have loved to have had Sunday evening to just done nothing but sit and talk. You know, but unfortunately we didn't. But are you guys going to try to go to Pigeon Forge in October?
We are. We're already booked for. We're staying in a not a cabin because we decided we wanted something ground level, but with mountain views. So we're staying in a house in Wares Valley. Got that booked. And we're going to be there the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leaving Monday.
And we will be over probably Thursday night because Eli will have a ball game that Thursday because he plays JV, and so we'll head over just quick as his JV game's over with. be there. It'll be real late Thursday night, early Friday morning, but that's what we're doing. Yeah, I saw that too. Is Michael Ann having a baby?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's having a baby contest. It's a baby contest. What it is, she's trying to get like multiple baby pictures from different creators, non-creators, and stuff, and post them on her live, and then we have to guess. We have to guess who that baby picture is.
Oh, Amy says this to celebrate all the July birthdays.
It's to celebrate all the July birthdays. Yeah.
Oh, Fred and Connie and Meg, Amber, Amy, Michael Ann.
See, mine's not until September, so.
All right, Danny D and Marjorie, you're welcome. Anytime you're around Kenny, it's better to knock and call. You just walk in. I'll bet you off the table.
Yeah, I would much rather you call me or do something before you call me.
Yeah.
There's just some things in life you cannot unsee. That's one of them.
That's one of them.
And Amber has a cooler story that's one of them too.
Yeah, but Amber,
I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later.
You have to wait.
Has a story from Helen.
You have to wait till next Sunday with
Amber will have to tell that story herself. I am not.
I already know what it is, but I'm not saying it.
All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yep.
Love y'all.
Thanks for coming up, Scott.
We'll see you too, Kenny.
Thanks for coming up, Brett.
Yep. Try not to laugh too much longer.
In 7 minutes, Plump Travelers is coming on. The October gathering is in Pigeon Forge. I don't know. I don't remember the dates. Our Home, Our Life could probably tell you the dates. I don't know. But yeah, October the 4th through the 5th. Okay. Meet up in Pigeon Forge. Okay. But there you go. But yeah, I won't. As of right now, I don't have any other meetups scheduled. But anyway. But yeah, I haven't yet cruising scene. That's the thing. I'm just engaged. Just engaged. Not yet had the. No, not yet. That's a little that is a little iffy and questionable right now at the moment. So, but anyway, I think Plum Travelers just come on. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. So, anyway, guys, don't forget to hit the live button for Plum Travelers because the link is okay. I won't. That is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time, correct? Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for everybody that come up on panel. Thanks for the fun time at the Kicking It Country Shindig. And Megan Edgeworth, we're going to remember you in prayer. Hope all goes well with you Wednesday when you have your appointment Wednesday. So, and thanks for coming up. You're welcome here anytime. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.